Hello, Cancer, my water babies. Welcome to your September 2019 reading. This is a reading for all Cancers. If it doesn't resonate with you, please check your your moon, your rising, your moon, and your Venus signs that are also up on my channel. So if you like what you hear, please hit like, share, and subscribe, and definitely leave me a comment to see how this is playing out in your lives. So let's go ahead and let's see what messages do we have for Cancer? Whoop, there we go. What messages do we have for Cancer for September 2019? Spirit, what messages do we have for Cancer for September 2019? Spirit, what messages do we have for Cancer for September 2019? Thank you, Spirit, for your messages. Okay, water babies, the first one out is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Eight of Swords, the Page of Wands, yay, and the Two of Cups, Venus in Cancer. Very nice. And the overall energy here is the Three of Wands. Now, the Three of Wands, this is a beautiful card. Wow, with the Four of Wands underneath it. The Three of Wands is all about expansion. It's all about waiting for your ships to come in. It's all about, whatever you've been putting all of your time and your effort into, that it'll all start coming back to you. And, that's perfect energy for us. Again, this could also be, you've raised the kids. It's September. You're watching them go off to school. It could be a time where you can start to delegate, where you could maybe start paying more attention to you, your health, and your wellness, because now everything else is running really smoothly. Now, underneath that, we have the Four of Wands, which is absolutely beautiful because this is my 1111, my soulmate card. So for some of us, this is going to represent, could be a marriage, or it could be a coming together with, the person that you love, and being really happy with everything that you have. And look at this beautiful house. And for us Cancers, we'll say a fortress, this beautiful fortress that we've built. So September is going to be quite a good month for you guys. I can tell already. Now, you may have started off September. The Nine of Pentacles is normally one of my absolute favorite cards. It's all about being self-sufficient. It's all about, abundance. It's about this beautiful garden. There's somebody who's self-made. So many of you may be working on your own business, or may have, branched out on some sort of new creative project or some sort of endeavor. Now, with this in the reverse, I'm getting that you're feeling a little bit frustrated, that you're experiencing some delays here. And like you're feeling like codependent. Now, us Cancers, sometimes we do struggle with that. When we fall in love, we fall deeply in love, or when we latch onto something, we pinch it and we hold on to it and we don't want to let go. And so I think that some of us are going to be struggling with that at the beginning of September. Okay, but if we're talking about a financial situation, I think it's kind of something that's frustrating you, that you're not where you want to be. You might have had to ask for a loan, or you might just need some help at the beginning of September. Now, whatever this energy, but this reverse Nine of Pentacles is causing us, the Eight of Swords, we're making it worse by overthinking it, overfeeling it, thinking of like all of the different possibilities, the endless possibilities and mistakes that we've made, all the negative things that normally, that Cancers and most water signs, we really have to watch out for. So I really want you to be careful to make sure you're not saying to yourself, I can't, I'm not good enough, I don't deserve this, but really that you start really using positive affirmations, and you come out of your shell and you come out of that negative thinking to bring about success. And this is the Page of Wands. This is the nascent stages of coming out. being fabulous, being glorious, being funny, being well dressed, you know, finally coming out of this sort of this frightened, anxious sort of energy and this like, oh, I can't do this, to, you know what? I can do it, you know, and I have this song in my head, I'm coming out and I want the world to know, you know, and to let it show, you know, and this is that card, you know, so Cancer, something you guys are really towards the middle end of September, you know, you guys are going to be like getting back on the ball. You're going to be recovering from whatever this sort of pentacles, earthy energy that was upside down at the beginning. You're going to really come out with like a flash and a bang. All right. And that is going to bring you absolute love, joy, and commitment. The Two of Cups is Venus in Cancer. It's beautiful because, you know, that's an equal exchange of gifts. So for some of you, it's going to resonate in a love relationship. Some of it's going to resonate in, you know, in self-love and self-care. And others, it's going to just like, you're going to love what you're doing. You're going to love the rewards that you're reaping from all of your hard work. You're going to, you know, just be in love with life again. You're going to be in love with your home, the people that are around you. I mean, it's nothing but an auspicious sign. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some clarifying cards just so we can see, get a little bit more information. So Spirit, please tell us what Cancer needs to know. Why is this Nine of Pentacles in reverse? Why is this Nine of Pentacles in reverse for Cancer in September 2019? All right, wow. Three of Wands showing up again. I think because, you know, that what you've been working on hasn't been happening fast enough. You haven't been seeing the results that you want to. And, you know, that can be a little bit frustrating. But, you know, Cancers, you know, we're tough cookies and we can push through. All right, I'd like, you know, I get that sort of same energy from the Taurus reading. So maybe you want to go back and look at the Taurus message. But, yep. Oh, and here we go. And we've got this. Yes, we have this card. Your card just showed up. It popped out in reverse, and then when it fell on the floor, it deliberately popped upright. This is you, Cancer. This is amazing. So I'm getting that, you know, you've put in a lot of hard work and you've sort of, what I'm getting this is probably, you know, maybe a side hustle you're working on or a creative project or your own business, but you're really trying to get things going and you just haven't been seeing the results. So you're feeling, maybe you had to ask for a loan, maybe you couldn't pay your bills, but you're like, you know, I can do this. I know this is going to happen. So this sort of like feeling of codependency and feeling a little bit, you know, turned upside down and frustrated is a result of this Three of Wands energy, you know, not coming through quick enough. And so I want to just go back to this because originally, here we go, the Chariot card, which is Cancer, popped out in the reverse, and then it flew out onto the floor and popped up in the upright. So I'm getting that, you know, you were feeling like you're stuck, but Cancer, you're going to turn it right around. So I'm going to leave it upright because, you know, you're going to use all of your willpower, all of your experience. You're going to push through, you know, your warriors. You find creative solutions. You use creative problem solving skills to get what you want and to bring about this Three of Wands, this expansion and this like this success and this like well-being. And I get that there will be, you know, it could be in a relationship, but I really get that it's probably like a side hustle or something that you're working on, or that you have been working on for a long time. So I just feel so excited for us, you know, that's such a great energy. So Spirit, please tell us why we have the Eight of Swords here for Cancer, September 2019. Why do we have this Eight of Swords here? Okay. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, because you've been planning and preparing and you're just like, you're still waiting, you know. And look at the page. He's looking back at the Chariot who was originally upside down. I feel like I have liberty to move this card about how I see fit because, you know, he's looking back at being stuck, okay? He's looking back at this Nine of Pentacles. He's looking back at being sort of financially codependent because things weren't happening the way that they wanted. So, you know, a lot of us go into self-blame. You know, I'm doing the wrong thing. You know, why didn't I just do what everybody else told me when I should have? You know, I'm a failure. You know, I deserve this because, you know, I'm not worth it. You know, but Page of Pentacles is like, you've done all the planning. You're ready. You are ready Okay, for this, you're ready for this Chariot. I love moving this around. I love the fact that this is so interactive. You know, you're ready to push forward and, you know, to power through it. All right. And just like the King of Swords here, you know, you're ready to take control of all of those thoughts. Okay. Make the decisions you need to make. You know, sometimes Cancer we can be quite indecisive. So, you know, this is like you're going to sort of come out of that, which this is brought about by this Eight of Swords energy. And, you know, and you're going to come out of it and you're going to just do what needs to be done. And you're going to be the boss at doing it. Okay. So Spirit, please tell us, why is this Page of Wands here for Cancer? Okay. September 2019. Why is this Page of Wands here for Cancer? September 2019. All right. Look at that. Yeah. Because you're coming out of this Eight of Swords energy. Yeah, because you've decided to make this huge change. The King of Swords came in, cut down the blindfold, said, hey, lady, look around. You know, you're beautiful. You've got it. You know, and you're like, you know, you just needed a little boost of confidence. Okay. Yep. And here we have some Capricorn energy. I love this. This is the Devil in reverse. So you're just, you know, you're sort of on, this is codependency and this is coming out of it. Okay. So if we look here, we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse and here we have the Devil in reverse. Now these are perfect because they're opposite. You know, the Nine of Pentacles in the upright, she is completely self-sufficient, self-made. You know, she stands on her own 2 feet. The Devil in the reverse is, you know, the Devil in the reverse is that too. You know, you've cut through the ties that bind, you've taken off the blindfold, you've, you know, invoked the energy of the King of Swords, you're clear, your communication skills are awesome, you're also communicating with yourself, you've stopped sort of saying to yourself, I can't do it, you know, you gave yourself the pep talk that you needed to come out in all of your gloriousness there as the Page of Wands. Okay, so Spirit, please tell Cancer, why is this Two of Cups here? Tell us more information about this Two of Cups energy for Cancer, September 2019. All right, there we go. Empress. Okay, Empress energy. Yep, so something that you previously couldn't create. You know, it's a very mothering energy. Okay, something that you previously couldn't create, you are. The Empress is very similar to this Nine of Pentacles energy. Okay. So it might be, you might partner with somebody that's going to help you. So previously what you weren't able to create and that wasn't creating abundance for you, Spirit's just saying, you know, that's all changing. I mean, that's all changing. There's financial abundance. If this is a relationship, there's some sort of celebration. The Empress can be sort of also in reverse. She can be my mistress card, and it's kind of like, and I don't get that so much this isn't a love relationship, mistress, but we're kicking her to the curb. And I think what we're kicking to the curb are these sentiments, these feelings of, you know, this Chariot in reverse. You know, we're kicking to the curb the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This feelings, those thoughts of self-sabotage. You know, we're kicking all of that. You know, we're saying, you know, enough with that. We're not doing that anymore. You know, because we get, you know, we're just going to love, love, love what's happening at the end of September. And the Wheel of Fortune, I mean, that's good luck. You know, everything's going to change by the end of September. You're going to be feeling like you're in a totally different situation. I think financially, emotionally, you know, your health and your well-being. Okay, maybe your physical body as well. You know, a lot of us are focusing on our health and, you know, our physique, and that's very typical of Virgo, you know, during Virgo season. So whatever it is that you are working on, all right, you know, you're going to get rid of that self-sabotage and that, you know, negative self-talk, and the end of September is just going to be really awesome for you. Spirit, what else does Cancer need to know for September 2019? What other messages do you have for Cancer, September 2019? Okay. View from above, get the big picture. Yep. All right, so you're going to start seeing things really clearly. You're going to see the big picture. It's going to help you. And I love that because that's what this Three of Wands energy is doing as well. He's, standing and in his castle looking down at the sea with the mountains all around it. I mean, I was just in Greece. This looks just like that. I mean, the sort of dry and this beautiful sunset over the Mediterranean, and looking at everything you've created and knowing that, you've created something really good and that's going to serve you for a long time. It's going to keep, it's a gift that's going to keep on giving, whether it's your health or your business. Okay, impasse, reflect and redirect your energy. So I love that because that's on top of the Eight of Swords energy. So the beginning of September, you weren't feeling or you aren't feeling so great, and you had this self-sabotaging behavior and thought process and patterns, but you're going to be able to redirect that energy with the help of that King of Swords, cutting through the BS, being a little bit less, water signy, less emotional and approaching things from, not an emotional point of view, but from a more intellectual, logical point of view. All right, rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. Awesome. Of course they are, because we're getting rid of that. We're redirecting our energy into something that, just into abundance and creating the life and the love and the energy and the spirit that we want. And it looks like the end of September, September is our harvest moon month and it's harvest, and it looks like, Cancer, we're going to be harvesting, releasing these patterns, these old patterns of self-sabotage and feelings of like, you're not worth it. All right, faraway places, get ready for new horizons. So there's going to be a total shift. I mean, it could indicate that there is an actual move here, but I think it's going to be a total paradigm shift for you. So you have to be ready for it and you have to go with it, okay? Because sometimes, especially if we're talking about money, you might be tied to, you might have an idea of poverty, tied to this poverty, like I'm not worth this money, I don't deserve this money, et cetera, and we get stuck, and that's what we attract. And so if there's an opportunity and a blessing to change all of that, then, you have to go with it, and you have to go 100%. Spirit, please tell us what else Cancer needs to know for September 2019. Okay, so here we had Stag Spirit, take the lead. Yep. So Cancer, you're doing it. You're going to take the lead. Okay, you had to sort of give yourself a pep talk, but you're doing it. Horse Spirit, freedom is yours. lots of four-legged creatures. All right, wow, awesome, beautiful energy, you guys. Beautiful energy. Right now, there's a lot of deer, and where I am, a lot of deer having babies, and they're just so beautiful, and that's abundance. Okay, Whale Spirit, trust the great mystery. Thank you, Spirit, for these beautiful messages. All right, I'm going to pull some Goddess Oracle cards. So what else does Cancer need to know for September 2019? What else does Cancer need to know for September 2019? What else does Cancer need to know for September 2019? Okay, cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. Yeah, definitely. And Cancer, we're ruled by the moon. So again, when you're manifesting, I really want you to pay attention to manifesting with the cycles of the moon. It's best to set your intentions in the new moon. For those of us that do it and do it very well and work on it, they should, within reason, be fulfilled by the full moon. But every new moon, and there are resources you can look at on the web, okay, to set those intentions and start making the life you want and that you deserve. Unag, easy does it. There's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. Wow, I love it. Cancer, you guys have to tell me how this plays out in your lives. It looks like we're going to have an absolutely beautiful September. I really hope so. So please hit like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to leave me a comment. I need to know how this is playing out in your lives. And I hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful September.